First off, let me start off by saying wow. And I'm not saying wow to all the footage I was able to capture, but wow to what in the world was I thinking taking my camera and lens underwater. And they aren't cheap too. You tired yet? Look at him, look at him. You tired yet?
Still going, boy.
How many more you can do?
Still going, boy. Let's get it. It's light
Keep
work.
recording. Let's see how long he
It's
goes.
light work.
Give me 20.
Hold on,
Give me
wait.
20. No, I'm trying to use that as an
AirPod
excuse.
fell.
Look, he using the AirPod, dropping as an excuse.
AirPod fell.
He was waiting for that thing to fall. You only do like 3
No, I
at a
can
time.
do more. It's just, when I work out, I don't jump rope. You can edit all that
Yeah,
out.
that's it. I ain't know you didn't know how to jump rope, Aaron.
Back up.
Give me at least 10 straight, 10 straight. I'm about to show you how to jump rope. Look at this. Look. See? That's how you jump rope. Should I pan while he's jumping in like this? Or should I go down, like down as he jumps in?
I say go down.
Go down? All right. Going with down then. Slide over to the left a little bit. Right there. Action. Oh, it's cold.
A little bit.
It still be cold, no matter how hot it is. Barely see out this joke. Oh, look.
Like the Nutty Professor.
Like a professor.
Like the Nutty Professor.
Oh, Nutty Professor. What? You sound like the Nutty Professor. You sound crazy. See how you do me? Now it's time to close this up. Nice and tight.
I feel like you like to do from Matrix.
Huh?
You like to do from Matrix.
First I look like the Nutty Professor, now I look like dude from Matrix.
Yeah, you like to do from Matrix more.
Whatever. Whatever you say. Why would I put it on like this? I'm scared. I don't know if I want to put it in here. Hey, this is so risky. Would you ever do this?
Yeah.
This one passed me, but I'm gonna get it from this angle instead. Action. All right, so I'm gonna just be right in front of you now, and you just keep swimming past me. When I went back like this, like the water went up my nose.
That's why you don't lean back in the water.
I wish I had the other goggles that cover up my nose. I was trying to find them, but they ran out of them in the store. All right, go ahead, swim past me. I think this one looked really good. Can you do like a flip under the water? Do a flip above me. So like I'm gonna go underneath, like shooting like this, but you can do a flip like above me. Go close
So
to
you
me.
don't mind if I step on you?
Nah, I don't mind. I wish somebody was in the water with me so they can actually move me, because I can't really swim with this in my hand. So like if someone was like holding my feet and pushing me, now that would be cool. Aaron doing high knees under the water.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that again. Oh, let me get it from this angle because the sun is coming from this way. Go. Try to swim right under me.
your feet in the background going like.
I'm like, I could barely move. The camera I used was a Sony a7 III with my 24G master lens. I picked that specific lens because I wanted to keep all of the shots at a wide angle so I could really show off the field of view and capture more of the scene. I also wanted the audience to feel as if they was actually there, swimming underwater with Aaron, and Aaron is the talent. When you pick a specific lens, lighting setup, audio, and etc., you have to be able to set the mood and tone, whether it's dramatic, bright and airy, or even cool tones. All of these things work together to tell a story. So once I purchased the DiCAPac, it took about 3 days to deliver, and once it arrived, it came in just like this. Just like this, literally, just like this. No tape or anything on it. Like anybody could have just stole this thing out of here, just like that. That just seems a little unprofessional to me. When I got my package, I filled the case up with napkins and then held it underwater for 2 minutes to check and see if any of the napkins got wet. I should have done at least 30 minutes, but I was not gonna hold the case underwater for that long, especially since the case was floating and it was hard to stay down. Since the lens part on the case is about 5.9 inches long, I wasn't able to fit my 24mm lens properly because it was a bit smaller. So I had to make some minor adjustments to it just for it to work for me in the meantime.
Alright guys, this is how you properly assemble the DiCAPac.
My major problem with this product was that I had a lot of difficulty seeing when I was shooting. I'm not sure if it was an issue with the lighting and the reflection underwater or the goggles I was using, but I had to do multiple takes because I couldn't really see anything underwater, even with the goggles on. 90% of these shots required me to use my instincts to guide me to where I should point my camera. I could see my monitor clearly outside of the pool though without the goggles. Also, the case did not allow me to easily adjust the focus. The lens covering had these pockets to put your fingers through, but my fingers kept slipping. I couldn't get a good grip on the dial with the smooth material against the grooves on the lens. So I had to turn on the autofocus feature. I relied on the autofocus the whole shoot. So I highly recommend using a camera that has autofocus when using this product. You can easily press the shutter button and all the other button features only on the top and the back of the camera when using this case. When you're shooting underwater, your movement is restricted. Most of your shots will come out pretty steady and smooth. There were a few shots that I made that were shaky. For example, like the one right here. Now, it won't at all compare to your shots using a gimbal that is perfectly balanced. But for a video shoot with the camera being handheld, it's pretty smooth. So here's a couple tips for you guys. You need to be able to swim. That's first of all. Don't go underwater if you cannot swim. Depending on how deep your body of water is, you will have to be able to swim around it without putting yourself in danger. Your safety is first. I would not advise just going under the water and filming without a plan. So you need to plan out how you're gonna film your subject and what you want them to do. You'll become exhausted from going back and forth, holding on to each and every ounce of your breath. You're not a fish. So plan your shots. Know how long you can hold your breath and how well you can swim. Your movement is restricted. It will be a lot harder to move around and switch angles when you're underwater. It will be even harder to film and follow your subject while moving. It is likely that both of your hands will be occupied. Using your legs will be your main way to move throughout the pool. And the majority of people have to be able to move their arms in order to be able to swim. And when you're holding this case, you won't be able to do so at all. It's hard to do a few things with this product, but taking pictures is definitely not one of them. Wear goggles. Now, like I said before, I had difficulty seeing my camera monitor even with the goggles. You may not have the same problem. You should always wear goggles when you're doing any work underwater, even if you can see under the water without goggles. But it's best to protect your eyes from any dirt or chemicals that you don't want to get in there. And also make sure you buy a pair that's not easy to break and hard to see out of, like mine. Now, for my final conclusion, I would suggest using this product underwater with your friends, at a beach, or at a pool party. However, I would not use this product in a professional setting if your job requires you to film moving subjects underwater. Overall, the rating I would give for this product is a 5 out of 10. Even though the shipment process was not that great, my main focus in purchasing this product was not to have to buy a new camera, but protecting the camera that I have and capturing great shots. So I guess you could say I'm happy now that I finally was successfully able to film underwater. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all learned something and enjoyed this video today. So make sure you leave a like and hit that subscribe button below. You can also follow us on social media at JPlumes Productions. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below or send us a message. See you next time. See, this is why I can't have them two together, because this is all they do is dance.